Now students, look at page, take out page number 10 from your textbook and look at exercise C. Here there are 5 sentences and look at each sentence. Now see here, first I'll just read the sentences. Misha comes here daily. The lion rules the forest. The sun rises in the east. She loves dancing and singing. And the 5th one is Deepavali comes after Dasera. Now all these sentences we had to make it as a question. This is a simple sentence. These are simple sentences. We had to make it in a question form. So now here comes, rules, rises, loves and again comes. These sentences here they have written S. So when we form a question, we have to remove S. We don't have to use S. Now look at the first sentence. Misha comes here daily. Now how you will make it as a question? Does Misha come here daily? Does Misha come here daily? And I have given a question mark. So what was the first sentence when it was not a question, simple sentence? Misha comes here daily. Now when we made it as a question, what did we write? Does Misha come here daily? We never use S. Comes we will not use. So same thing applies for the next sentences also. Now look at the second one. The lion rules the forest. Does the lion rule the forest? You have to use rule, not rules. Understood? Now look at the third sentence. The sun rises in the east. Does the sun rise in the east? How you write it? Will you use S? Rises? No, you will use only rise. Does the sun rise in the east? Then fourth sentence is she loves dancing and singing. What we are going to, how we'll make this sentence? Does she love dancing and singing? What word we are using here? When we are asking a question, we are using does. So that is why you don't use S. For the verb, you don't use S. Deepavali comes after Dasera. Does Deepavali come after Dasera? Look, in all these sentences, we have used the word does. And we have formed a question. So that is why first sentence, does Misha come here daily? Okay, does we are using does. So if we will not use comes, it will be written as come. Does the lion rule the forest? Third is, does the sun rise in the east? Does she love dancing and singing? And does Deepavali come after Dasera? Understood, children? You have to start the question with the word does and give a question mark after that. And see here the general truth is comes, rules, rises, loves and comes. You are going to write it as come, rule, rise and again love and come. You don't use S over there. Now look at the D exercise, children. First I'll read the sentences and then I'll explain it to you. First sentence is what? Manu told him the truth. Second, you taught them grammar. Third is, he told a lie to his parents. Fourth is, the peon rang the bell on time. And fifth is, she got up very early this morning. So in all these sentences, told, taught, again told, rang and got up early. These are all in the past tense. Now these are simple sentences, means assertive sentence or declarative sentence, because a full stop is given after that. Now we had to change these sentences into a question. So when we change the question, this sentence into a question, we have to give a question mark that you know. But now here, told. Told is the past tense form of a word. So we have, instead of that, we are not going to use the past tense in these sentences. We are not going to use the past tense of the verb. We have to use the present tense. Now Manu told him the truth. Did Manu tell him the truth? Did Manu tell him the truth. Now tell, the present tense form, and told is, he has already told him. So told is the past tense. So same sentences, same way you have to make the other sentences. You are not going to, all these sentences are written in the past tense. So when you change it into a question, you will use the present tense. Understood? Now you look at the second sentence. You taught them grammar. What is the sentence? You taught them grammar. Now here also you have to change it. So how you will make this sentence? Did you teach them grammar? Did you teach them grammar? Taught. What instead of taught, what word we have written here? Teach. Did you teach them grammar? So in the first exercise we saw, we have started the sentences with does. And this sentence, these sentences we are using the word did. So did Manu tell him the truth? Like that, second sentence will be what? Did you teach them grammar? And give a question mark. Third is, he told a lie to his parents. Did he tell a lie? He told a lie. Did he tell a lie? Now we have to change into a question. So what we'll write? Did he tell a lie to his parents? Fourth one, the peon rang the bell on time. Did the peon ring the bell on time? Ring is the present tense of rang. So here these sentences are in the past tense. We have to change it into the present tense and give a question mark when we ask a question. Now look at the fifth sentence. She got up very early this morning. Did she get up early this morning? Did she got up? What? It is the past tense. Did she get up early this morning? So these sentences you have to write. Did you understand this sentence, children? Write these sentences in the notebook. First one is done for you. C, first one, and the first one I have done for you. If you have any difficulty, please get your doubts cleared. Okay? Understood, children? Students, now on page number 10, look at the second exercise. Rewrite. Now the question is, rewrite each sentence as a negative and a negative question. Understood? A negative sentence, we have to make a sentence in negative and then a negative question. When we make a sentence into negative, then we are not going to give a question mark because it is a simple assertive negative sentence. But when we are going to ask a negative question, that time only we will give a question mark. Now look at the first sentence I have written on the board. The bus was late. What is the sentence? The bus was late. Now, we have to first change it into the negative one. The bus was late. The bus wasn't late. Was not, we write, it should be was not. The bus was not. So instead of was not, what have I written? Wasn't. Short form of was not is wasn't. So the bus wasn't late, and I have given here a full stop. You have to make it into negative sentence. You don't have to ask a question. Understood? So the bus wasn't late. Was not, short form is wasn't. Now we have second, this is what? A negative sentence. We have to change the sentence into a negative and a negative question. Now look at the second sentence. How I have written? Wasn't the bus late? This is a question. Wasn't the bus late? Here we have used wasn't in the middle. But when we are asking a question, we have to start with wasn't. Wasn't the bus late? So these are the this way you have to change the sentences. When you ask a question, in this way you have to ask the question. Did you understand, children? Now below that there are 5 sentences. In the same manner you have to note these sentences in your notebooks. Now exercise B, C and D all are based on this. When you again remember, when you are changing into negative, give only a full stop. But when you ask a question, negative question, you have to give a question mark and start with wasn't or whatever verb it is. If it is, it will become isn't. Understood, children? Students, in your textbook, take out page number 11 and just look at exercise 3. What is the question? Rewrite each sentence as a negative, as a question and a negative question. Now here second, look here, don't get confused. A question means you have to ask a simple question. Okay, and you have to give a question mark. But in the third one it is a negative question, means interrogative question, interrogative sentence you have to make. Question means interrogative. So this sentence, all these sentences which are there, you have to make it in a negative form, a simple question and a negative question. So now look at the example given here. First example is what? He speaks the truth. What is the sentence? He speaks the truth. You have to make it negative. He doesn't speak the truth. What is written there? He doesn't speak the truth. Now second is you have to just ask a question. Does he speak the truth? We have seen earlier, when we ask a question, we use does or we use did. So when to use does and when to use did, it depends on the sentence. Understood? Does he speak the truth? And third one is, doesn't he speak the truth? This is the third sentence. Doesn't he speak the truth? So in this same way, you have to do these sentences. There are 6 sentences. First one I will tell you. You forgot his name. What is the you forgot his name? You have seen earlier that when we make a simple negative sentence, what we do, we make it, we don't use the past tense. Understood? Here, forgot, you forgot his name. Did you forget his name? Did you forget his name? This is the sentence. Understood? Then a question. What is the question? Did you forget his name? It is a question. You didn't forget his name. This is a negative question. Understood, children? So these sentences, all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences you have to write in your notebook. Again I'll repeat the first sentence. He speaks the truth. He doesn't speak the truth is a negative sentence. Does he speak the truth is a question. And doesn't he speak the truth is a negative question. So in the same way, you have to write these sentences in your notebook. I hope this is clear to you, children. Okay, bye.